chain is busted down. Now watch me drip. Till we made it up. Nah, no, we ain't shit. Iliante, I'm on you next.
What it do, people? Oh, damn, hold on. What it do, boss clap? Fuck! Hold on. I just woke up, my fault, you know what I'm saying? But what's up, guys? Welcome back to Bosscast. I got my boy Ellen right here, man. What you been up to lately, man? What you got going on?
Man, I just finished with school. I just graduated college from Florida State with an engineering degree.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that, my boy. Appreciate that. And I'm currently working on an app too called Brandomatic. So that's in the pilot market right now. Basically, we're testing that out. So we have some people that we sent out emails to test it out, give us some feedback, and then we'll get into the next stage of the app as well.
What the app do? What it do?
So the app is going to help small businesses and entrepreneurs who are just starting out and influencers, grow their brands, be able to take that marketing to another level, have everything into one platform where they can automate everything.
That's fine.
Yeah, and make their life easier.
I like that. There's a lot of niggas really need that, especially content creators, man, because it's really, if you're a content creator right now and you watching this, you already know how hard it is to go. I'm not gonna say it's really hard. It's really tedious and annoying because each app got its own curriculum, algorithm, and how you want to do certain things. So going in there takes time on its own to upload. So what you're saying is your app cuts the middleman out.
You get everything into one platform. So you basically can do everything within 5 minutes and schedule everything out for months, for weeks, and then it's all on one platform. And we're also working to give that data that you'll need as a business owner or as an entrepreneur or as an influencer to know, who's really watching your stuff the most, who's going to be the one that's actually going to buy stuff. Because you can have a lot of people that's watching it, but a lot of people that's not actually going to buy your products and stuff like that. So
that's big facts. Nah, but congratulations, man. Smart. You on your move, bro. Yeah. I always like seeing my friends and my family, you know what I'm saying, get in tune to some things that could really have potential, you know what I'm saying. What my friend Will was just talking about, low risk, high rewards, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I love those. I love many of those, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying, just like the last guest I had, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions because I kind of like how that flowed, you feel me? I felt with how like we generated off of each question. So you were just saying how you like speaking out loud and you like, talking to big crowds about like financial literacy and stuff like that. So it's actually ironic because I literally just wrote these questions about 5 minutes ago. It was like, if you could give some financial advice, what would it be? And like that to anybody.
To anybody?
Anybody.
Man, if I can give some financial advice, give some financial advice?
Yeah, if you can give some.
Man, if I can give some financial advice, I'll definitely tell people to look at their expenses, man. Look at everything that they're spending and be able to, pivot and put things into different accounts to know, okay, what am I bringing in, the income that I'm bringing in. So, I'm bringing in $100,000. I want to say 10% of that. Automatically pay myself first. So, you want to pay yourself first 10% of whatever you're making, and then you want to set aside a certain amount that you're putting in your emergency savings account. And then you also want to set an amount that you're putting into your investment account. Okay. Now, what you're putting in these investment accounts is money that's going to grow for you. It's going to work for you, right? So you're putting this money. It's like your kids. So I read a book. There's a book that I'll recommend to y'all. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. The best financial books I've ever read.
What? So
this book right here, what it tells you, you have the money that you're making, but you want to make that money work for you. So every dollar that you're saving is like a kid for you, and this kid is working for you. So if you when they say make your money work for you, a lot of people say that, but they don't explain it, right?
Yeah.
So what they mean by making your money work for you, say you have, like I said, $100,000, you pay yourself first 10%, so you have $10,000 that you save. Now to make that money work for you, you put it into an investment account, and with that investment account, it grows with interest, compound interest, meaning that money makes more every time. So over time, an average stock market account can make like 6% a year. So if you put 10,000 in that, 6%, so you're making an extra amount off of that every year, and your money can grow. If you had 10,000, you never know, you could grow 50. You could grow 50% of that by the end of the year, maybe. You could have extra 5,000.
Without even doing that for just
exactly. So you could have 15,000. So making your money work for you meaning that investing it and having that grow with interest. So that's what making your money work for you.
I hear a lot of people say that, it's better to invest than to save. Well, not better to invest than to save, but it's better to do both. You know what I'm saying? Because you always save, but don't only save.
Exactly.
Because if you only save, you're gonna be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like that money could go up way more
into an investment.
You feel me? But one thing I don't like how like when you go to in school they don't teach you none of this. Like literally, like I've been in school. I just graduated too. I just got my bachelor's, bro.
Yes,
and I tell you, like no one teaches you this, bro. Like all this is general knowledge that you got from a book, or you got from internets, YouTube, watching YouTube videos. 100%. That's why I say like I hate when people be like. When they ask me a general question, and I'd be like, bro, you really could have looked that up, bro. Like, you really could have looked that up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind giving the information. I'm just like, bro, like, it's on the internet. That's how I got it. Because the teacher ain't teach me that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
So that's what I said.
Nah, I agree with that 100%, man. There's like so much knowledge that they teach us, like, basic stuff in school. Like, granted, I went to school for 5 years for the engineering degree, right? Mm-hmm. And before that, I went to school for 12 years, right? So think about how many years that is. They're teaching us stuff that is not you're not gonna use at all. Stuff that you're not gonna use in life at all. But they won't teach you like practical things, like how to manage your money. They won't teach you things about real estate unless you're like a real estate major or something. So they're not teaching you these basic skills.
I was watching a TikTok and they was explaining this. They was like they wanted to high school, like public schools in general. Yeah. They want to keep you at a certain level so that when you come out of school, you still need to work these jobs, like these jobs. That's how they make their money.
Exactly.
They want to keep you at a low level so that you still work at these basic jobs. Imagine if everybody knew what they were supposed to know. Then all these really regular jobs would be fucking vacant. Like no one would be working at McDonald's. I mean, nothing wrong with that because you're making your bread, but most people would, try to aim higher and stuff like that. But a lot of people, they come into high school without knowing how they could do us so much more.
No, for sure, bro. And like one last thing I'm gonna say about that, like the middle class is the worst class to be in, bro. Like because you're not poor, but you're not rich either. You know what I'm saying? So like you have enough to survive, but you really struggle at the end of the day. Like if you have kids and your kids don't get scholarships, you're not able to afford to pay for their college the whole way. But you still have enough money to survive, So it's like being that stuck in that middle class. That's where you don't really want to be at. Definitely don't want to be on the poor side, unfortunately, as well. There's a lot that goes behind that as well, but it's the middle class is really a system, and it's all a system that they have.
In fact, it's definitely all a system, bro. I didn't realize that shit till someone really said that out loud, and I was like, bro, that could really be true, bro.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas really could be plying on you from the get-go. You don't even know about it. But, yeah, but that was a good question we asked, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like, though, money definitely is a tool that you could use. But I feel like once you get to, like, in your 30s, bro, and as long as you did everything right, bro, money shouldn't be that big of a problem, bro. Like,
not at all.
Because once you've done everything you needed to do in your 20s and shit like that, and you saved enough money, 30s should be really, like, you just making more money, but you already straight. Like,
yeah.
You good, Like, that's my ultimate goal. Not my ultimate goal, but that's one of the goals I want.
One of the goals that you have.
I don't want to be worried about money, bro.
No, for sure, bro. Like, at that point, your money should just be growing on. You could be able to live off of your interest that you make.
Yeah, exactly. Live off your interest.
Returns and everything, yeah.
Next question, bro. Do you feel like you missed out on anything? And that's kind of general question, but, like, it could be literally anything. Like, for example, do you feel like you missed out? Like, some people would say they missed the prom, or some people say they missed college, or some people say they going to college made them feel like they missed certain things. You know what I'm saying? What would you think that you missed out on in general?
Man, I would say like being in college, it's one of the best experiences that I had. Like, meeting so many different people, traveling to different conferences and stuff like that, networking and everything. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like college does slow you down. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I missed out on the opportunities to, start generating income already. So it really slows you down because you're spending so much time in school, you're spending so much time doing your work and stuff, and you don't really have time to do personal things that can grow. And like, granted, like you can do it all from the start, but like school takes so much time. So I feel like what I missed out on is the starting on entrepreneurship really, really early and diving into it deeper. So that's personally what I feel like I missed out on. Like, but I feel like school is really good, but it is sometimes a waste of time depending on what you go to school for, and like depending on how much time you dedicate to it. So I was always the type that I'm doing school, but I'm also doing stuff on the side.
It's also one of them things though. It's like you kind of not peer pressure, but like you paying for this class, so it's not like you can't waste no time. Exactly. You have to pass this class unless you just got it like that to lose. I never understood them niggas that be like, oh, I just failed this class and shit like that. Like, Nigga, you happy about that? You just wasted how much dollars on that class and you failed, bro. I would be sick. Like, nigga, what? I don't know. But honestly though, if you would ask me that question, something I feel like I missed out on. I feel like I missed out on the whole my whole high school. I feel like I missed out on like being a regular student. Like I feel like I was always in like drama, or like I was in school like just trying to be studious student. I feel like I didn't really have fun like how niggas was having fun. Yeah. I just feel like I was just every day I go to school, come home, and I wouldn't do shit after, you know what I'm saying? I was just more into, when I got to like 12th grade and shit like that, I started like diving into like SoundCloud and YouTube and shit like that, but I was really just a basic ass nigga, bro.
So you saying like you were more in school, like just doing the schoolwork and then going home and chilling, like watching shows and stuff?
Yeah, I didn't really do shit, you know what I'm saying? 9th grade, I used to go outside. That's about it. That was my highlight of the day. School was never the highlight of the day for me. But you know, some people in school, they was popular kids. Yeah. They was doing fun shit. They was doing like Spirit Week. They was going to prom. They went to grab it. I didn't go to none of that.
You didn't go to prom?
I went to prom. I'm glad. No, I'm not glad I went to prom. Prom was a waste. Prom was a
waste of time, man. Waste of money.
Money. And I wasn't even clean. If you would have seen my prom picture, now I'm gross.
Man, I thought I was clean, bro. I went to look back at my fit, man. I had like a blue blazer with like a silver vest under it. So I'm like,
have I seen your prom pictures?
Oh no, I don't try to show those. I had like some Calvin Klein loafers with like CK all over it.
Was your pants fitted?
Nah, my pants were fitted, bro.
Yeah. See, niggas nowadays, they shit fitted, they shit colorized. You know what I'm saying? Niggas fresh cut.
Man, these kids like looking like they already got money, bro. Like
what?
PPP boys, man. But yeah, man.
And then I always thought about that shit. Like, where the fuck these niggas was to get this money from, bro? Niggas be fresh every day, bro. Clean as hell. From middle school, I knew niggas like that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you already know, bro. That's the thing. You already know what people was doing, bro. Like,
nigga,
high school.
I never forget, bro. Shout out my nigga Brooke, bro. Yeah, I was always a frugal nigga, bro, from the get go. So I'm at the mall with this nigga, bro. He like, go get them Chrome 6s, bro. Like, you don't be copping no shoes like that. I'm like, you know, you right. I was working at Krispy Kreme. I had the money. I was like, all right, I'm finna cop these Chrome 6s.
Yes, sir.
And I rock the fuck out them Chrome 6s, nigga, every day. Like every day
into the ground,
bro. And I'm like, bro, niggas, I'm seeing niggas every day, bro. New shoes. I'm like, nigga, I just bought these. I'm not gonna put on new shoes on my feet, nigga.
Right there, I thought I was doing something, so I just got these.
Oh, bro, I was one of the niggas that was just real frugal and shit like that. But I'm glad I was, bro, because that shit really was pointless, bro. I was still talking to the same people,
yeah,
and
bro.
shit like that. Like, shit was really
honestly, like in terms of being frugal too, bro, like. In high school, I wasn't that frugal. Like, I would spend my money, bro. I would get the shoes. Like, I had, get your first job. I was young, bro. I was working at Zaxby's. Like, at the time, no, my first job was on Dixie. Like, I was a bagger, bro. So, like, I was working at Zaxby's at the time in high school. Like, I'm making some decent money. So, I'm like, I don't have any bills.
True.
Going to buy shoes, bro. I regret it now. Like, somebody would have told me at a young age, start investing your money.
Yeah. What the fuck was we fucking our money up on, though? Because now that I think about it, bro, we was making... At least if we had a job or part-time job, we was making at least $7,000 a year.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck our money went to,
bro? Shoes, food, movies,
dates.
Like.
I think I spent most of my money on food.
I spent mine on like shoes, bro, like clothes. You know what I'm saying? You start getting your own money, you like, yeah, I'm coming to school fresh, bro. Like I'm paying for my own stuff, bro. Like
gas.
Man, it was. I regret it now, bro, but that's when we could, God willing, you have your own kids, you could teach them at a young age, like.
Yeah, but then like you kind of want them niggas to like have their own fun and shit like that.
True.
I ain't trying to tell this nigga don't spend your money and then this nigga just not having fun with his shit.
Yeah, true. I think like having a balance between the two, like like I was saying, save 10% of it, invest 10% of that.
My mom always told me that save. So like it's kind of like. She kind of conditioned me to the point where every time I get some kind of pay, I don't know. She always said put 10%, 15%, but for some reason every time I get paid, I put the most I don't need away, and then I do with the little.
Yeah,
I'm like the complete opposite. Like I save most of that shit and I do with the little. I mean, it's
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's nothing wrong with that because it kind of is like you really should be living under your means.
Yeah,
you should be living under your means. So it's like I'd rather do without than do with too much.
Yeah, nah, I agree with that 100%, bro. Like, I mean, like I'm about to start my engineering job, right? I'm still gonna try to live like a college student.
Right.
So until I can save enough money to invest into a property, that's what I want to do next year. I invest into real estate. So I'm gonna live like a college student, even though my income increases, but my expenses are still gonna be the same. So it's gonna balance it out like that. So there's nothing wrong with
it. And if you comfortable living like that, I mean, shit, what the fuck,
bro? Social media is gonna make people broke, bro. That's all I'm saying,
bro. That's what me and Nick was talking about yesterday, bro. We was like, bro, it's all a facade, bro. And like, I know people say that shit and you don't want to believe it, but it really is, bro. Like, I just popped out yesterday.
Yeah.
And on my snap, it looked like I'm having the greatest time ever. Nigga, I'm literally standing there sick. Nigga,
you don't even want to be there.
No, nigga, I'm ready to go, feet dumb burning. I'm ready to slide. These niggas talking about something they finna pop out after. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go home, y'all boys.
Feet aching.
Yeah, bro. Social media is gonna make people broke, bro. Trying to like look good for the next man, trying to compete with the next man.
That shit pointless, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, people are really not happy at the end of the day.
If niggas was really having that much fun, they wouldn't record everything, bro.
That is true, bro. That is. You just made a really good point. I never thought about that. Like, if you really having fun, you don't have time to pull out your phone and stuff like that.
Is that
so?
That's me. I'm like, what the fuck is that? My fault. What'd you say?
No, like if you really having fun, you don't have time to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Unless that's your job, bro. Like,
everything.
if you a fucking vlogger or some shit, okay. But niggas be doing this shit like they a normal nigga at a party. They dripped out. They had some expensive at party, throwing champagne, throwing dollars. Like, nigga, those need last dollars, nigga.
For real.
You better go grab a bitch.
You better go pick it up.
You better go grab a bitch, bro. Alright, another question, man. Let's see. Since we on, let's stay away from it. We got this one. What's a goal you want to reach that when you reach it, you can finally relax?
Man, a goal that I want to reach, man, is to be financially free, bro. Like, and I don't want to sound cliche, like everybody, like, financial freedom is this and that. But the reason that I want to be financially free, and meaning that, I have enough money and investments to the point where I don't really have to go not clock in because I'm not clocking in, but I don't really have to go work for somebody, I don't really have to go wake up and be on somebody else's time. So I want to get to the point where, I can live off of my interest, my returns, and still have my principal, the initial money that I put into my investments in there, just still growing long term, and to the point. So that'll make me financially free.
So once you get to that point, you just like you still working, you still doing what you need to do, but you're not really like
stressing it out and stuff like that, waking up. So for me, I want to be financially free so I can do other things. So my time is the most valuable asset that I have, right?
Yeah.
So I want to be able to be financially free and then go do things that I'm really, really passionate about. So like go back to my country. I'm from Haiti, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to go back to my country and help with certain things in the environment, with the structure, roads, whatever I can do with technology and everything, stuff that I'm passionate about, bring that knowledge over there, or helping young black kids with financial literacy or learning about tech, whatever it is. So I can invest my time more into that once I'm financially free. That's one thing that I want to reach that goal and be like, okay, now it's time to really step it up. Like, I won't be financially free and relaxing. Like, okay, now I'm gonna go on an island for 20 months or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take my breaks and enjoy my time.
For sure, gotta take your breaks though.
But eventually, you're gonna get bored. You feel me? What are you doing that's purposeful?
For sure, gotta take those little breaks though. Those little breaks are your rewards,
man.
In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I like that shit though. And then while you doing that shit, while you in Haiti giving your financial literacy out, money coming in, you know what I'm saying? You check your phone, exactly. you got plus 300,
exactly,
plus 500. You got, you know what I'm saying? Sweet day,
bro. Yeah,
that's
bro.
the goal.
What about you though? Yeah,
my goal that I could relax. You know what I'm saying? I just posted on Twitter. I was like, I can't until I have $1 million. I can't have fun having fun.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my ultimate goal is I want 7 sources of income.
Oh yeah.
One for each day of the week. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I want Monday I get paid something, and then Sunday I get paid something different. But I still get paid. You feel me? That's my goal. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to say I want to be able to post a picture and put a cash in. I get 7 days a week. I got paid in my 7th way.
Yeah, I like that, bro.
That's my ultimate goal. And then when I get to that point, I'm not gonna relax, but I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna be so hard on myself. Cause be like, nigga, I just got paid my 7th away on the 7th day, nigga. Like,
bro, and that's the only thing. That's another thing about being like a very ambitious person, like we are, ambitious people, like we are, bro. We never satisfied, bro. So like, I always think about that too, cause I have like goals written down, man. Like what I want to do by this age, and like I write my goals down every year and like review it as the year goes by and stuff. And then like as I accomplish these goals, I'm like, damn, I want more. I want more. Cause you know you're an ambitious person, bro. So like, do you really think once you get that 7th source of income, you think you'll actually be satisfied? You'll be like, damn, now I want 8.
Nah, and I think the simple reason for that is because when you never really feel like you reach your goals, even when you reach them.
Yeah.
I just graduated college, bro, and I swear to you, I don't feel like
at all, bro.
I think goals are like things. I think we think goals are like, you know, how you end the game and it makes like a big boom.
Yeah, like
that shit don't happen, bro.
Confetti and everything. Yeah.
You reach your goal and then it's the next day, bro. You just gotta make your goal work for another goal or some shit like that. Honestly.
But that's part of being an ambitious person, bro. And that's what sets you apart from a lot of other people. Because a lot of other people just get satisfied. You're not satisfied. You're hungry, bro.
It's hard to be satisfied because when you're satisfied, you just sitting there like
comfortable, complacent, bro. Yeah, I did that. I did that. Yeah, nah, you still have more to work for. But with me saying that, I still would say like reward yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Say like, oh damn, I really did that. I really took the time to accomplish this goal that I wrote down.
Do you have a hard time rewarding yourself,
bro? Yes, man. Like
I do too, bro.
It's really hard, bro. Like honestly, like hearing it from other people, you know, when people are saying, "Oh yeah, man, you know, you're really inspiring me," or I'm really looking at what you're doing, and it's motivating me to reach out and do some things that I've been passionate about. Hearing that, I'm like, okay, that's what I like to hear. You know, I like to hear that somebody else got some inspiration from what I did. Mm-hmm. Even though that's not my goal, I'm not doing stuff to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna inspire this person, inspire that person. But to hear, you know, whether it's young people or younger people or even older people come up to me and they're like, yeah, man, I really wish I had that mindset when I was your age, or like you really inspired me. Hearing that's when that's fulfilling to me. You know what I'm saying? But I really have a hard time being like, all right, good job, Edwin. Like, you know what I'm saying? You did this, you did X, Y, Z. So for me, I like to travel. So that's my reward for myself. Yeah. So like when people see me travel, it's not just like, oh, this man's just blowing money. Nah, it's like I really worked hard for something, I accomplished that goal. And like I'm not telling the world like, hey, I wrote this down and I accomplished it, y'all. So
it's for you.
Yeah, it's for me. Like, okay, I'm gonna book a ticket to go somewhere and see a new place and learn a different culture. That's my reward for myself right there.
I feel like it's hard not to be grateful for what you've done once you're on vacation. When you're on vacation, like it's your excuse to everything. Like every time I go on vacation, I don't care what it is, I eat bad and I like if I'm with y'all boys, I act like it's like I'm in a free world. Like I could be in Walmart and I'm just like still shouting 3 hours down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel good. So vacation is definitely a good reward for me. But you know, everyone has their vice.
Yeah.
And one of my vices is like electronics and you know, stuff that you can do, like hobbies, like, you know what I'm saying, going like to go do ATV riding and some shit like that. I like, you know, gadgets and shit like that.
Bro, yes, sir.
So it's really hard for me too, because like I said, I'm a frugal nigga. So it's real hard for me to go fuck my money up on something, especially if I like earned it.
Yeah.
But when I do, I low-key be trying to, I be like, I feel like my brain be trying to make me feel guilty for doing it. And that's one thing I don't like.
Same,
You be feeling the same way?
Same, 100%.
Why is it like that? Why it shouldn't be like that?
Bro, honestly, I think it's because, one, the household we grew up in. Like, think about the culture. Like, you're Jamaican, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm Haitian. So, like, think about how our parents raised us, like, to be very frugal. And it's good to a sense, but our parents were just, like, on the frugal. I mean, at least my parents, I'll say. They were just on the frugal side. They weren't like, all right, you're frugal, you save some, but also enjoy it. No, it's like, save your money.
You ever see your parents fucking their money up on something? Like, do you see them going, like, doing something fun or, like...
Nah.
Me neither, bro. Nah. Like, what do our parents do for fun?
Bro, and I think it's like, it's their culture. It's what they were, you know, it's what they saw from their parents, and it's generations, what they saw and stuff like that. And so I think it's kind of like some, I guess you would say some cultural, I don't really know what the right word to put for it, but it's like some shocks that they have from their past from their parents and stuff like that. It's still stuck in there. So it's generational, bro. It's like something they can't even control.
That's always something I've said. I don't want to be like that. Bro.
Yeah.
I respect my parents for being like that. Maybe that's really how they have fun.
Yeah.
Being inside. I know like a sense of security is one thing that my parents always care for. So it's like if being in the house is what you like and you're willing to do something fun for yourself. All right. Whatever you like makes you happy, you do it. But me, I can't do that. I'm doing something. I'm doing something with my money. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why every year I try and do something fun, or I try and do something I've never done before, because I want to know that I can do it and I'm gonna do it.
Bro, it's crazy because you said that. So I was reading this book the other day. I was listening to it. It was an audio book. And the guy was saying, you want to have those accounts. You save that 10%, that 5% for giving something away too. You want to be able to, like, whether it's tithes you're paying in church or like you're helping the community with a certain amount of money as well. So you got that set aside to 10%. You also want to have like a account where it's like, I'm putting money in here and I'm spending this at the end of the month without feeling guilty about it. Because that's where you find that balance right there. So everything you have to do it in moderation.
The whole thing.
Yeah. So like, no, like say for instance, I'm gonna just bring back the 100,000. So you have 100,000. You put 10,000 emergency savings.
Okay.
And you want to invest 10,000.
So that's 80,000 left.
Okay. So now you want to put like maybe 5,000 to help the community or something, like over time.
Okay.
Put into account where you can help somebody else, and then put like 5,000 or 10,000 into an account. This is throughout the year though. I'm not saying like a month. So if you make 100,000 a month, then you can apply it the same way too. But so you have 5,000 or 10,000 that you're like, I'm spending this money without feeling guilty. Whether I want to go get myself a massage or I want to just go do something. I want to go on a trip. This is money that I'm.
All right,
so yeah, I've already saved this money and everything. I already did everything I said I was gonna do on the other side, on the plus side. But I still want to enjoy myself too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just saving, man, you're gonna be miserable. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, dang, I can't
and
enjoy myself.
Money is just gonna be like a number that this is gonna be a game. It's gonna be like, I have to get this number higher. I have to get this number higher, and you're gonna psych yourself out in your head.
No, for sure, bro.
But you're right though. You have to definitely spend the money on yourself. It's just really hard to do that when you come from save to spend, save. You know what I'm saying? You really just gotta force yourself sometimes, which is a good thing. It's a good trait we got. Cause some niggas, bro, they don't have that little thing in the back of their head that says, "Hey, bro, don't do that, bro. You don't need it. They gonna fuck it up, bro." And then I was telling the nigga Mick, they don't have friends. Like, I'm your friend, and you my friend. If I see you doing something bad, I'm be like, "Hey, bro, like, that's nice that you got that, bro, but I think you really should do this because, you know what I'm saying? It's not really gonna help you." They got friends that they do some bad shit, some dumb shit, and he be like, another friend, be like, "Yeah, bro, that's fine. You on your thing." Like, no, nigga.
That's messed up, bro. Like, you can't. See, that's the thing, bro. You don't know who's really. You can tell, honestly, nowadays who's really there for you. Because, like, you can do something stupid. Somebody's rewarding you or, like, applauding you for that. Like, yeah, bro, like, I see that. But they know real deep down, like, yeah, this man's really doing something stupid. Like, say, for instance, your friend just went and got a $70,000 car and he makes $20,000 a year. Like, I mean, granted, the bank wouldn't let that happen. But say, for instance, that happened. Like, before my friend did that, I'm like, yo, you're never gonna be able to pay that car off. Like, stop yourself right there, early on and try to, like you said, give them some advice and stuff. Yeah, I like that you said that, bro.
Definitely have to do that, bro.
Because some people really live paycheck to paycheck, and it's hard. Yeah.
Like, a lot of people that live paycheck to paycheck live like they fuck their bag up. I always wonder how they do that.
Debt.
Yeah.
Credit card debt.
And we got one more question left, and this is the last question. It's the same. I just said the same shit twice. Anyway, would you rather wake up in high school with the knowledge you know now, or have $50,000 be handed to you right now?
I'd rather have the knowledge, bro, because
50 bands right now. You gonna take that?
50 bands right now.
Right now, some nigga walk through the door right now. Hey, bro, here's 50. Walks away, untaxed. Ain't shit untaxed. Never mind. Taxed.
Dang, that's a tough one. I mean, actually, also right now, like
right now.
Oh, I'll take the 50 right now because the knowledge that I have right now, like I can turn that 50 into 100.
So if, let's say you was in high school, you in ninth. Damn, I couldn't even imagine that. Let's say they put you back some random time in 11th grade. and you know you got the knowledge you know right now.
Yeah.
You could turn that. You could make some money.
I could make some money too, but I'm yeah, that's a tough one, bro. Like, cause I'm thinking like I thought you were asking me if I had 50K in high school, and without the knowledge that I have right now. But you know, I'll take the money I have. I mean, I'll take the 50K right now because I would be able to really implement that money into something and have it generating income right away. Like, I'll start flipping that money. So that's why I would say right now, I'll take that 50K. But I want to hear your take on this one.
I'm on the same boat as you. I don't know what the fuck I'd do. Because either way you go, it's kind of like, all right, I would still go the same route if I had the knowledge I knew. I mean, I wouldn't still go the same route if I had the knowledge I knew back then. I would definitely maneuver. I'd work jobs. I'd make my money work for itself. I'd invest in the stock. Like, imagine if we'd invested in Bitcoin. If we would have knew about that shit in high school, if we was in that group chat, we'd be rich. So if I knew what I knew not back then, bro, I would low-key hate every single day reliving those years. But nigga, at the end of the day, like, I'd be on my shit,
bro.
So that when I'm 20, when I graduate high school, like 19, 20, nigga, I'm straight, bro. Like, I'm. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's crazy because, like, one of my closest friends, like, he went to FSU with me, too. He told me about Bitcoin, bro. 2016, I remember it. Because he had graduated a year before me, and I was calling him, just asking him some advice about FSU and stuff. Talking to him, he was like, yeah, bro, we're talking about business, and he was like, yeah, you need to look into something called Bitcoin. He was like, I'm telling you about it. Bitcoin. Guess how much this thing cost?
Well, it was like probably $4,000.
$200.
Oh?
Yes. He's like, you need to get. He's like, put some money into Bitcoin.
But back then, see, you didn't have that knowledge. Like, back then, Bitcoin sounded so dumb to you. Like, what the fuck is?
I was like, a coin. Like,
I was like, I ain't gonna do nigga.
I was like, I got cash. You gonna get a coin?
Like, I don't know, pussy that coin.
Yeah, bro, I regret it 100%. And then, like, I was talking to him the other day. I'm like, yo, and he like. I don't know if he's gonna watch this Monday. I told him, I was like, yo, I called him the other day. I was like, you see crypto? He was like, man, I see crypto. He was like, man, I told you about this in 2016. Like, I was like, man, bro.
So that means he's straight. He invested in it.
Yeah, I mean, my dog probably straight, bro. Like,
nigga took his own advice. I hope he took his own advice, my nigga.
Yeah, man. Like, but that boy, he's always been on it early, bro. Like, he's always kind of been like a low-key, like a little role model, bro. I look up to, because he always on that grind, bro. That's because, you know, you going to, I went to Wilson, bro. Like, at that time, Wilson it was real hood, bro. So, like, having like that small percent of people that's really grinding that look like you, that's older than you. You know, you try to talk to them and figure out how they did what they did.
See, I like people who flock towards you for what you are trying to do and what knowledge you know, instead of the people that flock towards you for what you have,
bro. Because,
like, and that goes for nigga and female. Like, I want a girl who want me because she see that I'm on my grind. My mentality is not like this other nigga.
Exactly.
That's why whenever I talk to a woman or anybody, I know I left an imprint on them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like none of these other niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We not, bro, at all. I like that because you want them to, you know, fuck with you because of the potential that they see that you have. You know, they see that you're able to, in the future, get to a certain level instead of like, oh yeah, what does he have right now? Like, let me see what his pockets looking like. Let me see how his house, what he drives, his car, and stuff like that. So no, I agree with that 100%, bro. It's a lot of people that I was listening to something. This guy said, people are weird. Like, they want you to fail, right? But once you don't, and they see that you're actually like succeeding, they'll find their way in there to like congratulate you. You know what I'm saying? It's like that so about right, bro. They don't want to see you do good, but once you do good, like they're like, oh yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. I saw the potential in you.
Do you think they really saw that? I mean, do you think they really saw that and they were just envious, or do you think they just lied to you and be like, yeah, I knew you could do that?
They see that you made it. Now they're like, oh dang, let me try to get cool with this person before they actually get bigger, before they actually blow, before Mick
was saying that after a couple years pass by, I treat them like you never met them before.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll always be cordial and, you know, like a human being to another person, but just because I was friends with you a couple years ago and our lives are different and we meet up again, like, you still a new nigga to me now. Like,
100%, bro. And that's something I'm still like, I still struggle with myself is trying to figure out like who's really there, like genuinely, or who's there, like because of the potential that they might see, what they can get from me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why like y'all boys, like you, all of y'all, you, Will, Mick, everybody that I hang out with from Jack, like that was my homeboys for real. That's who at the end of the day, like. That's who I know I'm gonna stick with. Like y'all boys, if I have anything like getting married or get a house, like y'all boys gonna be there. Like I'll invite y'all boys. And like a couple people I met in college that's still cool, like that you met and stuff like that.
You definitely gotta. I feel like you definitely gotta separate who you keep around you. You gotta keep the people that you can do for you.
Yeah.
And you gotta keep the people that care about what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you a nigga that care what I do and we friends, we cordial. But like a nigga that I'm networked for what he can do for me. I'm cordial, we cool. I might check up on him, but
it's business.
Over there,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Business at the end of the
that's
day.
How you got. I feel like that's how you gotta keep things. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to mix business with your.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. And I think that's like I love saying everything in moderation, bro. Like I was talking to my girl the other day, like telling her like it's a lot of people that you can have around you, but it depends on the amount of time that you're sitting with them with. You know what I'm saying? You could have some friends that you grew up with that you know, like, yeah, this is my dog. Like, you know, he's not really goal oriented. He's probably gonna smoke a lot and not do anything. Like he's probably just gonna watch Netflix all day. I could be around him for like 30 minutes. And then I have my friends who's really goal oriented, you know, who's talking business, who's talking like growing and some growth mindset and everything. We can sit and talk for 2, 3, 4 hours and actually talk and get something done and maybe even collab on something at the end of the conversation. So you have to be able to know what you're, you know, delegating your time to the most and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, but like I feel like that's also like a natural thing too, because like the way your mindset is, you can't sit with no nigga that's not.
Yeah.
But like the conversation would be so stupid,
dry, and like, what are we talking? What are we doing here?
The conversation, like naturally, I'm not gonna stay around a nigga that's not talking about shit.
Yeah, bro.
But like, I like that's another thing I had said too. Like those people that you can have those conversations with, I like keeping those around because it's not easy finding a conversation, male or female. Like if I find a female and I'm talking to and we can actually bond, have a conversation, I'm gonna keep you around because it's not common. A lot of these females don't know what the fuck they talking about. They on some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna explain exactly what dumb shit that is, but you know what I'm talking about. They be on some, exactly what you're talking about. They be on that dumb shit and I'll be like, all right, that's cool. You can do you. If that's what you like, boom. But I'm not gonna. You're not gonna be around me. Like, it's whatever.
Nah, for real. Like, and I feel like at the end of the day, man, you have to be able to, like I said, find that balance, man. Because being around, you ever been somewhere like you said you were out yesterday, and you just sitting there, everybody's having fun. You're like, what am I doing here, bro? Like, what?
Yeah, I had that moment.
What am I really doing here?
That shit's a facade, bro.
It started happening to me at the end of like college. Like, I'll go out with some friends, and I'll be out. I'm like, what am I really doing here? All right, y'all, but I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Granted, though, it's good in moderation. It's good. I'm definitely gonna keep going out, but not frequent at all. Like I'm gonna go out with my niggas because I ain't seen my niggas in a long time. I'm not gonna go out to go chase females or go chase a fucking facade, bro. I'm outside because
you want to be out there and actually do something, And that's why it's like, find something that makes you happy, bro. Like you said, ATVs, go jet skis on and
gadgets,
and something like that.
Google gadgets. Anyway, appreciate you coming on the show, man. The podcast, actually the Bosscast. You feel me? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, you guys. Let me know if you enjoyed anything, if you agree with anything, if you disagree with anything. Comment it down below, please. Some more questions as well, man. I like hearing what you guys got to say and your feedback about that. Once again, this is my boy Edwin. You know what I'm saying? You want to give out your social media? Oh yeah, my Instagram is _EEDWIN, and then my business page is Brandomatic LLC, BRANDA Matic LLC. And you can just follow me on there. I'll follow back. And if you have any questions, you want to talk about financial literacy, tech, anything, I'm big on tech, big on financial literacy. So appreciate you, boss, for having me on the show. Yes, sir.
And y'all keep watching the streaming boss's podcast, man. This is great things we're talking about here, and he's doing big things, man.
Yes, sir. We out this bitch.
Yes, sir. Now watch me drip till we made it up. Nah, no, we ain't shit.